Okay, so when we first start practicing, we're gonna warm up with some basic chest pass. We need to really be good with what body positions and body movements and parts that we're doing. We need to make sure our fingers are in, our wrists are back, and our elbows are out on this pass. Make sure that when we're passing, it's not touching the body. This one doesn't count. You can't hug the ball or anything. It must be in the hands only. We're gonna have 10 straight passes in a row where it always hits our hands for the first 10 passes. And once we get those 10 passes, we should be really good and warm to get up and get started for the rest of the workout. Yeah, good job. Spread your feet a little bit, widen your stance. Yeah, good job. 3, 4, 5, yes, 6. Yeah, good catching with the hands. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good job, buddy. High five. For the next practice, what we're gonna do is we're gonna practice going through the ball. We need to make sure that our body is advancing as the ball is coming at us. A lot of the times what people do is they stop, they look away, and they try to catch the ball. We can't do that. We cannot meet the ball. Don't wait for the ball to come to you. We must go through the ball on our catch. So as we pass, we need to make sure we're through the ball. Okay, 10 of these solid through the ball, going through the ball. Don't look away, keep your eyes on the ball as we're coming through. 10 solid catches through the ball. Okay, all right, now we're gonna back up a little bit, and what we wanna do is on our catch, we need to go through the ball. Try not to meet the ball and stop and let the ball come to you, but as we catch, let's go through the ball. Okay, good stance. Yes, very good job. Stance wide. Yes, get a way to get through the ball. Really good job, buddy. For our next movement, we're gonna make sure to get a good triple threat position and a single hand pass while holding the ball with 2 hands. We're gonna slide our feet. Right now, we're not crossing our feet. Right now, we don't want that. We need to be able to pass with the right hand, and we need to be able to pass with the left hand, sliding back and forth. So we're gonna get in a good triple threat position, single hand pass, off and slide back, off and slide back. That's 3, that's 4, that's 5. We're gonna get to 10, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Remember, everything with the hands. Good slide. Now we're going to add a pivot. It is crucial in basketball when you're protecting. You must learn to pivot well and protect the ball well. So the same thing we just did with the passes and the slide, but we're pivoting to the outside of the rebounder. Same thing, pass, slide here. Now we're pivoting away and coming back in. Pass, slide, pivot out and back in. Same thing, pass, slide, pivot around. Yes, that's 4. That's 5. We're gonna get a good solid 10 of these. Make sure we're sliding, we're ready, we're pivoting, and we're good. Good job, guys. Keep it up. Come on over here. We'll start from here. Pass, slide. Yes. Don't pivot too early. This is too much of a pivot. The defense is in front of you. Pivot around, protect, and now come around. Good job. Yes. Pass, slide. Yep. Pivot. Good job. Now we are going to add the rip. It's very important in basketball to be able to rip across and protect the ball. When we rip, our hands must turn. You do not take it from one side to the other and back and forth. No. Hand on top and the side, hand on top and the side, and it rips across. Okay, we turn. So just like we just did with the pass, the slide, and the pivot, but now we rip across. Same thing. Pass, slide, pivot to the outside, and once I come across, my ball is on the inside. I don't want it on the inside right now. Rip to the outside, okay? Pass, slide, pivot over here, and rip. Pass, slide, pivot, here, rip. Pass, slide, pivot, here, rip. Pass, slide, pivot, rip. Pass, slide, pivot, rip. 10 of those. Pivot, rip. Yes. Left hand pass. Pivot, rip. Yes. Pivot. Rip to the left hand. Yes, good job. Much better. Pivot. Okay, now what we're doing is we're pivoting to the inside instead of the outside. Same thing. Pass, slide, but the defense is here. So you can't pivot to the outside. You need to pivot to the inside. When the defense comes around, we're coming back around. Pass, slide, inside pivot, and back around. Pass, slide, inside pivot, back around. Keep it up. Inside pivot, back around. Inside pivot, back around for 10, passing and sliding, and you do good. 10 of those. Yep. Pass, slide, inside pivot now. Yes. Pass, slide. Good job. Inside pivot. Yep. There you go. Good job, Alia. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna pivot to the inside, but we're gonna rip. When we pass and slide, and now we're pivoting inside, as we pivot outside, the ball is already here. So I need to rip, double rip. Pass, slide, inside pivot. If the ball is already here, rip. Pass, slide, inside pivot. The ball's already here, rip. Through. Inside pivot, out, rip. Inside pivot, out, rip. 10 of those. All right. Left hand. Yep. Pivot to the inside. Pivot around. Double rip. Yes. Yes. What we're going to do now is we're going to pass with the inside hand. So right now it's my left hand, but my outside hand must come and catch it. As my outside hand comes to catch, I must step across. I cannot step outside and catch like this. Okay? Inside hand, step across and catch. Inside hand, step across and catch. Some passes are going to be high, some passes are going to be low. Just make sure you get to the ball and catch it. And just like every other one, we'll get 10 of them, okay? 10. So you can get lower. Now left hand pass, right hand step across and catch. Try and catch it behind your body. Catch it behind your body. Let the ball go, woo, okay? Okay, now we're gonna switch sides. This time we're gonna be passing from the right hand, catching with the left hand, which is the outside hand. Same thing, pass, step across and catch. Pass, step across and really catch that ball. Remember, we're gonna get 10 of them. That one was low, sometimes they're high, sometimes they're low, sometimes they're perfect. Just make sure that we're getting the catch that we want with our hands and we're getting the pivot that we want with our foot. 10 of those. Pass, better, not in front of your body, behind your body. Yes! Okay, now we're gonna really focus on catching good. We're catching with one hand, so single hand pass, two hands is on, but we have to learn to catch it with one hand. Single hand catch, try and get that there. Single hand catch, really focus on that ball coming in, single hand catch, okay? Ready, pass, catch, for 10 of them. Yeah, hit it in the middle, two hands, yeah, and catch. Bend the wrist back, yep. Good job. Yes. Same thing on the other side. We need our left hand to be able to pass and catch. Sometimes you can pass fast and catch. Sometimes you need to pass a little slower and catch. Both are okay. Just push yourself a little bit. Pass and catch. Pass and catch. Sometimes it goes high, sometimes it's low, but pass and catch that thing. Ooh. 10 of them. Now that we've practiced catching with one hand, let's add some movement to it. We need to work on our slide. So before, when we were sliding, we were catching with two hands. Right now we're gonna pass, slide, catch with one hand. One hand catch. Ooh, that was two hands. Don't count that one. If we make a mistake, that's okay, but we can't count it. Try and get 10 of them. Slide. Some passes are gonna be better, some passes are gonna be worse. That's just how it goes. Push through it, try and get your 10, and complete that workout. 10 like that. Yes. One hand catch. All right, now what we're gonna do is single hand pass and catch, but we gotta add the pivot. So just like we did before, now we're pivoting in and coming back out, ripping across. Single hand, pivot in, come back out. One, catch and pass with that single hand. Oh, almost, that's okay. Sometimes you catch it, sometimes you don't. Keep pushing through. 10 of them, just like that. Through. Good job. Now left side, left hand. Pass, catch. Keep it to the left side. Yes. Single hand pass, single hand catch. Yes. Same thing on both sides. Basketball must be played from both ways. So let's make sure we pass and we catch. Pivot inside. Pass, catch. Inside pivot. As we catch, we can pivot if we want to. We need to. That's 4. We're going to get 10 of these. Perfect 10 of these. Single hand pass with 2 hands on the ball and single hand catch. Do that for 10. Okay, what we're going to do for 30 seconds, our last one. We're going to burn out as much as we can. As many passes and as many catches as we can in 30 seconds, as much as you can go. Sometimes you're going to go high, sometimes you're going to go low, but you're going to see how many you can get in 30 seconds. This one doesn't count. If it comes into you, that doesn't count. Hands, 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 hands. 30 seconds, let's see how many you can get. Huh, huh, come on, come on. Yeah, yeah. Huh, huh. Good job, Olivier.